Wagwan people, welcome to today's edition of The Showcase on TTM. REMA was reportedly paid $3 million to perform at the Indian billionaire's wedding. $3 million. I mean, that's a lot, you know. So, the question is, how rich is NEMA really? Because we've seen all of this. REMA is gradually crawling into that big three and big four conversation, and we need to talk about this morning. I've got two very important things. Of course, my name is Elder, and I've got with me
Vera.
And I'm Ifine, aka Young Alaji.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming on the show. How rich is Nerma, Vera?
We don't know how rich he is, but speculating from how much he has been paid on his previous works, I would say he has gotten very high.
Very high. That's we look at he came to the limelight with the likes of Fireboy and of course that set Joe Boy and all of those guys. So let's look at that set 2019 set Joe Boy, Rema, all of those guys. Do you think like he has left them behind?
Yeah, definitely he left them behind. He's no longer on their level. I would say he's on the level of the top three.
Top three. But Joe Boy is an independent artist.
Yeah, true.
What's the other guy's name? Fireboy. Okay, of course, YBNL. It's you don't think that whatever Fireboy earns, whatever Joe Boy earns now, it's his. Or you look at the whole thing, whatever Rema earns, maybe Records needs to still take a percentage of that.
But even on that, Rema still is far. I mean, he has gone international. Unlike Joe Boy has gone international. He has international hits, but not as Rema. Rema sang with international artists, has been on big international shows. But Joe Boy, he's good. Maybe Africa and some other countries, but not as big as Rema. Not as big as Rema.
So the big three and the big four conversation. Is Rema in the big three?
Yes, definitely he's in the big three.
Are you sure what you're saying? Is Rema in the big three?
No.
Yes, he's in the big three.
Small to big of yesterday.
He just started his career. I mean, yes, he's going at a very fast pace, but no, he's not yet. Maybe big four, big five, but nah, not big three.
Okay. Who is in the big three for you?
To me, you start from Burna Boy, Whiskey, then Davido.
Burna Boy is like number one.
Yes.
For you?
Yes.
Whiskey,
Then Davido.
Davido.
Yes.
Vera.
I would say it's Davido, Burna Boy, then Rema. But he's definitely in there.
Who puts Davido above Burna Boy?
Me, I do.
How?
Are you listening to this?
Like, from facts, Davido hasn't even won much awards, unlike Burna Boy. I mean, he has international deals, his dad is one big guy, but Burna Boy
you see the problem now. You guys are quick to like play down or downplay Davido's success.
Because
I know his dad. I think a lot of people in the industry are like hitting on him because of my dad is rich. Of course, you just make little of what he has achieved.
Aside his dad, Burna Boy is his lyrics wise, he's better.
I agree.
His beats, they are better. His hits make more sense than Davido's hits. His hits has higher streams.
Yes, definitely. No one is saying that Burna Boy's hits are not good. Burna Boy is good. That's why I put him on number 2. He's him. He's that person. But then Davido has really wowed all of us through the years.
Through what years?
Through the years, since he started.
Probably
Hits, all the dance moves, all the slangs. Davido is giving us back to back. Davido, I would say, he's the most influential person in Nigeria.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that one.
So hit for hit, Rema, Whiskey, Davido. Let's leave Burna Boy because normally Burna Boy and their papa is not on their level.
He's not their papa, but
I
he's
disagree.
their dad. Right now, me will not just argue.
He's way ahead of the pack. So we just argue for Whiskey, Rema, Davido.
I don't agree with that, but okay. If you want to do it that way.
If, to me, hits for hits would have started with maybe Whiskey, then
In the last 1 year.
In the last 1 year.
In the last
Hit
1
for
year,
hits.
hit for hit. Remember,
I know Whiskey is not in hits and hits.
And this is last
Hits on
this is
hits.
Rema's
Is he
last
still an
album.
artist?
He's still an artist, yes. He's still an
Really?
artist.
You're serious?
Wizkid is a Twitter replier. Just
I know,
recently
now
Hits for hits.
hits for hits.
Davido.
It's Davido and Rema recently, but okay.
So the other guy.
I'm trying to guess.
The other
between
guy.
two
The
of
other guy
them.
is not in the question now. So
Yes,
Rema,
recent
Davido.
hits for hits, but
Rema, Davido.
Rema's.
Rema and Davido now.
That's
See,
what I'm
we've
thinking.
made it clear now.
I would agree on that. Hits for hits.
Rema, Davido, hits for hits.
Rema's albums are being crazy right
Do you
now.
agree?
The thing is, some of Davido's hits before his album, they were mostly featuring Davido.
Most
So,
hits.
but
Most hits.
Rema's hits were Rema featuring Rema. But some were like Dimension,
that's
J5 featuring Rema. So let me go with Rema, hits for hits.
Unavailable.
Yeah.
Unavailable and Calm Down. What's the biggest song?
Calm down,
Calm Down is the
definitely.
biggest. Calm Down is literally right now, like, I think the biggest Afrobeat song, the song with the highest streams.
When Diana Rose's album dropped, it hit 1 billion streams. That in 24 hours. Is that big? Rema is that big.
Rema.
Rema.
Small do maybe of yesterday.
He's running at a good pace, but that's talk of him displacing Wizkid now.
But
You see,
Wizkid
there's
doesn't even
there's
use
something
it.
about
I feel like you just be
Rema
writing
is-
Wizkid old glory. No, Wizkid
Yo,
doesn't
that's
say
the thing
Rema is
about
gradually
achievements.
replacing Wizzy.
If Rema is replacing Wizzy, he's replacing Davido and Burna Boy.
No.
Because your achievements are what you are.
No.
Your achievements are what you are. You can agree with
Rema
that.
is-
You can't win an achievement and say
Rema
because
is
it's
4 years in the industry, right?
Davido
let's-
is still achieving
yes,
stuff.
we knew
When
it's
last
5
did
years.
Okay, 5
Wizkid
years,
achieve
right?
something?
Let's look at Wizzy came with the fine boy with no beds. You know, all the girls loved him.
Yes.
You know,
The same
that's
thing with
time.
Rema.
You
That's
see
what
Rema
Rema
now.
is doing.
That's what I'm saying. It's replacing him, innit?
He is.
He's
He's
not
replacing
replacing him.
His what made people love Wiz then?
He
Same
was a
flair.
trenches boy that was becoming big. He was using that influence to gather people. His songs were always club songs about Ujueleba, lifestyle, Afro lifestyle. So
But you
from
agree
there-
with me that Rema's growth was faster than Wizkid's growth.
Yeah, probably. He started from a rich family. I mean, rich people's thing is
Rema comes from a rich family. I'm not sure you know what you're saying.
a medium family, rather. Okay, maybe not rich.
Somebody that stole someone's laptop to feed his family.
That was a line in a song now.
He did that thing.
Do you know schools Rema went to? That he should be stealing lap. I mean, even if he did it,
They say-
I went to boarding school. We do steal just to show that I can achieve this thing.
You stole.
We do.
You didn't go to boarding.
But
Us that went to
you
boarding.
I went to boarding.
Everybody that went to boarding have stolen. You can't tell me you're a boarder without stealing.
Depends on what you're stealing.
Please, I don't be talking about stealing.
He gets
Awards for awards.
Yes,
awards for awards right
yes.
now. Wizkid, Davido, Rema. No. That's too much for Rema. Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy.
Wizkid, Burna Boy,
Relevance of awards.
Davido. Amounts of awards won. Wizkid, Burna Boy.
Amount of-
I
You
feel
can
like
Google it.
let's
So
start from
let's
the last
read it.
5 years up to date.
How many Grammys? How many BETs?
If
How
there's-
many Headies? How many mobile awards?
There's AMA, there's MVC.
Thank you. So Grammy, let's start with Grammy. Wizkid,
You said one.
one.
Then
Which one? Which song? For which song?
3 nominations. That's a music video with Beyonce.
No, he actually
And John.
he actually sang in that song. He actually
He sang, yeah.
So he has a Grammy.
He has one Grammy.
Okay,
Gumbody
okay,
Grammy.
Gumbody.
Gumbody Grammy with Beyonce. If not, we would have
And Blair
gotten it.
Davido fa.
It doesn't
Me
matter.
do am now. How many Gumbody you don't do with Chris Brown? Gumbody. He never see win award.
See, I don't know why you keep bringing up Grammy. Even
I didn't
Nicki Minaj
bring, who
hasn't-
brought up Grammy?
Nicki Minaj doesn't have Grammy, and Nicki Minaj was that big. When she was in her prime, she was topping charts.
She didn't enter other awards.
But-
Headies.
But when
Headies
when-
na where Davido dey shine na into dey sing with street boys so Headies Davido.
So Davido is up there.
Davido since the album before, okay, not the album, since Fame, he has just been doing, one guy will drop one song, next 2 weeks you see fit Davido. Another guy will drop one song, next 3 weeks you see fit Davido. That's what Davido has been doing till he dropped on that album, Timeless.
I feel like he's just trying
Just
to help
check it.
them grow.
Yes, try to help them. Yes, he's the most
Davido
influential
is
person
a
now.
philanthropist.
But he will wait for one
He
guy.
people
Why
grow.
he not just carry one guy wey never blow, wey his song never hits, carry the guy, make two of them hit?
If
In
somebody,
Afrobeats now.
Zlatan does that.
Afrobeats.
People do that. But him, he waits for the song to be number 1, number 2, number 3, 4. Then next thing fits
he
David.
has to see that you have potential first. You cannot have somebody that doesn't have potential.
Zlatan.
He has to see that.
Zlatan does it.
Please, I don't know who Zlatan is.
In terms of
Whiskey does it.
in terms of impact on
Whiskey
the
does
industry.
what?
Whiskey does it.
Whiskey doesn't help anybody unless he has something to benefit from it.
Check Whiskey's last 3 album and tell me how many people you know.
Because they are yabbing too much. That's why I say. That's why he's doing.
That's not. What?
Before, how many? You can count how many.
Is this what you're saying? Name it, this Starboy Records. How many artists do we have in that collective?
How many
Just
artists have
one.
blown from Starboy Records?
Derry, just one.
And
How
who's
many-
Terry?
how
Where
many
is
hit
he
songs?
compared to
I don't know.
artists in
You don't
Canada?
know Derry's papa now. Like everyone knows that one.
DMW. How many people have
Peruzzi.
emerged?
I
from-
didn't say Davido doesn't
Mayor
help
Combs.
you.
No. I just want to ask you guys. In
But the
terms
best
of
drop hits-
impact on Afrobeat
Impact.
and industry.
Impact on Afrobeat is Whiskey. Whiskey has taken Afro. Whiskey was the first artist to go international and attract international artists to Afrobeat.
It's not about that. It's how many people you put out.
That's the impact he has on Afrobeat.
Nah.
He's like the most
Because of
he's
that
African artist.
the one dance thing with Drake.
Many movies featuring him.
Many what?
His songs have been in many movies, many top movies.
Nah. That's not
Should I
impact.
call?
That's
That's an impact
That's
on
not
the
the
That's
impact.
not impact. Your impact is
That's a big-
you having value to the community.
How many people have you brought to the limelight?
How many people have you
Look at
That's
the
an
video.
impact. Taking it international is a very big impact on Afrobeat. Without taking it international, how many people recognize Afrobeat? Just like Rema now, that's what Rema is doing. Rema is taking it international. That is why he's a big boy. If Joe Boy tried going international, I think he would be bigger than how he is.
It's
Singing
because
with
of
street
the time.
boys doesn't make
If
it.
their whiskey didn't do it, someone else will do it.
He did it. Who
You
tells
see,
someone else to do it?
that's the problem with Wizkid and Wizkid FC as a whole.
Because
What's
yeah,
our
because
Wizkid?
yeah,
Wizkid came out the other day and said, "I'm not you're an African artist. Afrobeat made you."
Yes.
I think sometime last year he came out and was,
deny that.
he said,
but he
he's
keeps
not
saying
an
that he's not an Afrobeat
artist.
artist.
That
Afrobeat
everyone
made
will
you. I feel like he's an ingrate because you just come and say that you're not an Afrobeat artist when that what made you. Does that make sense?
I don't care, but he impacted on Afrobeat very well.
Impact.
He has like 4 big movies with his songs or his featured songs inside, which is a good deal. Davido has one. I think Coming to America, that scene, that Davido's 2-second scene, that the whole OBUs just kept on reposting 2 seconds of one man's life.
Davido has had more impact in Africa.
When we talk about
Ni-
impact,
in Nigeria, Africa at large than Wizkid.
when we talk about
Davido
impact
has
on the
done
industry,
many things in
we are
this
talking
country
about
and Africa at large.
You mean
just chill.
local impact?
let me-
Yes, Davido.
What do you mean by
If you mean local
Local.
impact, Davido.
What is local impact?
International impact, Whiskey.
Listen, just listen to me, hear me out. When we talk about impact, we are talking about impact in terms of this sort of human capital development. Let's look at those he has brought to the limelight in the last few years. We talk about Mayor Kun. We talk about what's the other guy's name?
These Ogechi boys too apart.
Okay. We talk about Peruzzi. All of these guys and several other guys he's been supporting, Zlatan, Ibile,
I know that.
All of these guys.
Yes, I appreciate him for that. Actually.
and they are going big. They are holding concerts, shutting down shows in the UK, in the US, all over the world. That's what we call impact. Talk about impact, that's what I mean. They feature you in international music and then impact. What is your impact locally?
Locally, I mean, if me too, I go international, I won't send local people, papa. Like, it's your personal
local
something.
the ones that made you.
They're the ones that made you, but
Every day,
life is not fair.
If we didn't stream all them Ojo Elegba, all them Karu,
Yes.
all those songs back in the day, he wouldn't be where he is, right?
But every day he keeps.
I get your point. I get your point. But mine is, without Afrobeat going international, I think people would have given up on Afrobeat. Yes, and that is fact. Without it
not.
going international,
Definitely not.
people would have given up.
So do you
No,
think-
they wouldn't have.
I think
Even before it went
Afrobeat
international,
going
Afrobeat
international.
was that big.
That's the main aim of many
Make
Afrobeat
I
artists now.
boss
Ashake tries to
boss
fix
your bubble
it.
now. Afrobeat going international was Burna Boy's doing.
No, it's risky.
That was Burna Boy's
It's
thing.
risky.
It
That's
was
always
Burna,
been risky.
Burna Boy started shutting down shows, all them O2 arenas, all them Times Square, Madison Garden, and all of that. Shutting down stadiums all over the world. That was when all these guys, the international artists, they started trying
They
to
are
like
mistaking
mess
it.
with
I'm
African
just letting you know
artists.
that
Burna
Rema's
Boy's
pace is
shows
faster though.
are more popular because I think Burna Boy is the artist
Rema's
with
pace
the best
as going international.
performance,
Faster than
like
Wizkid's
Yeah.
performance. Burna Boy, so know how. If Burna Boy hosts anywhere, if he's hosting in Oka now, half of Oka will be like, I'm sure everybody's going to come because Burna Boy's shows are just him. Like he just. But Wizkid International, he took it. He attracted big artists, Drake, Chris Brown. He attracted them to Afrobeat. That's what I meant by his influence on Afrobeat. And those artists will take it outside Africa and make Afrobeat well known, which will bring other artists to the light.
Just before we wrap it up on the show today, Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy. Who is the richest musician? I mean, we all saw that Davido's wedding. We saw all of the affluence and money and everything. Who is the richest musician in Nigeria? Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy. Vera, let me start from you.
Davido is the #1 richest artist in Nigeria. And I'll say Burna Boy is second.
Is Davido the richest, or is just Davido that is like very, 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 that shows off his worth?
He's the richest. He has the money to show it. That's why he's showing it. Will he show what he doesn't have?
Others could be stacking up on a low.
They are stacking, definitely, but Davido.
And that's a wrap on today's edition of the Showcase on TTM. Is REMA finally in the big three conversation? Is it REMA? Is it Wizkid? Is it Davido? Is it Burna Boy? Tell us your big three in the comments. And it's been myself, Elder, doing this, and I've been doing this alongside.
Once again, it's Vera.
And if I'm Wizkid.
And that's it. Peace out and over.